What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys and pretty much going over a tier list for Rogue Company ranked beta. Now, the last tier list I did was pre-ranked beta, and if you guys missed that video, go check it out. This is going to be a much more in-depth tier list for ranked beta. So if you guys want me to continue doing Rogue Company types of videos, or if you're interested in any other high-res games, Smite, Paladin, stuff like that, check out the rest of my channel. I do a lot of content on both of those games as well, if that's something you're interested in. Leave a like if you're new, subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, you guys want more, to stay updated with my videos. And share the video, really helps me out, just helps out the channel and everything. Before I get into this though, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think ranked beta, just ranked overall in Rogue Company is probably the shittiest ranked, at least overall format there is. I don't know, like the tiering is so stupid. They don't have divisions. It's pretty much you go from 1 to 4 is like bronze, I think, and then like 4 to 8 is like silver. It's like it's kind of fucking stupid, bro. Like every tier you ranked up, depending on what tier you are, every time you lose, you'll lose more than you gain. Like I think it's some of the stupidest fucking ranked format I think I've ever seen in any type of FPS shooter or a third-person shooter, like any type of game similar to this. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a stupider ranked format than this current ranked beta is. If they're going to be making ranked a thing in Rogue Company, after this beta is done, they need to scrap this entire ranked format. It does nothing. It absolutely does nothing. And they need to scrap it and rebuild it from the ground up. This whole, like, 1 to 4, like, random tier shit things for the ranked, it does nothing. It really doesn't. Like, I can still be insanely good, but I'll be stuck in bronze. Like, the highest I've gotten right now, guys, is, I think, like, mid-silver. And the reason why I can't get any higher is because I get leavers or people that forfeit the game after the first round, like, the first or second round, and we don't win the first or second round, and my entire team will end up forfeiting. I'll be the one out that doesn't forfeit. Or I'll have lever on my team, and it'll be a 3v4, and it'll be an automatic loss. I don't know, guys. Or if you try ranking up and you lose, you'll lose more points than you would when you get a win. I honestly don't know about this fucking rank format for a Rogue Company. If one of the devs is watching this video, please, going into whatever, if it's like official season 1 or after the beta for this ranked, this entire ranked format needs to be scrapped because it's fucking awful. What you guys should do is make like a leaderboard or something for like each tier, have like a bronze leaderboard, a silver leaderboard. Give us more like rewards or something, because right now an avatar and a shitty banner for making it to masters, when you can barely get past platinum. At least for me, I play on console, but I heard it's a lot better on PC. I'm not 100% sure, but I play on console. It's almost impossible getting past silver when you get people that leave the game every time when you're trying to play ranked and making it automatic 3v4, or people just randomly forfeiting the game because they think they're going to lose after losing 3 points. Like, I honestly don't know, bro. Give us better rewards. Give us like a leaderboard for like each rank: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters. Give us a leaderboard so we can see where we're sitting currently in the tier. That gives us more motivation to play the actual fucking ranked format. Give us some decent rewards. Give us a skin for reaching like gold or something. Give us in-game currency for playing a certain amount of games. I don't know, give us like 1,000 rogue bucks or something for playing like 50 games. I think that would give us a lot more incentive to actually play ranked, because right now there's just no reason to play ranked over like a casual game. Unless you want a shitty avatar and a shitty banner for a tier you'll probably never get to, which is I think like tier 30 or some shit for like masters. It's honestly not even worth, because there's no other rewards, there's no other incentive to even try playing ranked. That being said, we're going to get right into this. If you guys for some reason still want to play ranked after pretty much everything I said, or if you still for some reason just play ranked, I don't know, just to fuck around, or you just to test out your skills, or I don't know. Honestly, I comparing ranked to like a casual game, I really don't even notice the difference most of the time. Like, if anything, I get better games playing casual games than I do playing ranked. But that's just me. This list will include the fixer. The fixer's been out for, I think, about 3 weeks now, so I will include him in this. I'm going to put Fixer at an S. I think Fixer is probably one of the best rogues in the game currently. He actually got nerfed. His base damage on his sniper was 70. They nerfed it down to 60. And I think they nerfed the reload speed on his secondary weapon. I think that's what they did. Not 100% sure on the second one, but I know they nerfed the base damage. Kind of stupid in my honest opinion, because he's probably the only rogue I can actually legit play to like a high level and actually carry games with currently, apart from Glitch. But at least me personally, because I haven't played a lot of the other ones in depth, to a lot of the other standards people have probably played them. But insane damage. You pretty much like the best 2-shot weapon in the game. Like a quick 2-tap kills pretty much anybody with 60 damage. Even if you just land 2 body shots, if they ain't like moving, if they're standing still, you get 125 headshot, which punches through armor. If you can hit headshots, 2 body shots is 60 damage. That automatically kills somebody if you land both shots. Quick fire rate. The only thing is kind of sucks is he has a shitty reload. His reload is very, very slow. He also has a decent secondary weapon. Like right now, there's no reason to even use his secondary weapon. Every game you go into, you just pick the sniper because it's probably one of the best weapons in the game. He has a great ability that with I think the heat sink, able to see stuff through smoke clouds, phantom grenade, stuff like that. That's really useful. Or if you're looking for people that are like hiding and you see them moving behind stuff, or you see their body poking over objects, it's really good for that as well. I think he's probably one of the best rogues in the game. If you guys are not playing Fixer right now, go into game, try out Fixer, and you guys will 100% love Fixer. He has great perks. Like I said, probably one of the best weapons in the game with the sniper rifle, at least his personal sniper rifle. Overall, really solid. If you guys want to carry games, get good at Fixer, and you can steamroll and carry games. The only thing he has, I think, a little bit bad going for him is he gets dove kind of easy if he does not have his tier 3 purchasable item bought for his sniper rifle. When he does not have his reload speed, he gets dove super easy. So as long as you're staying away and you're not getting dove until you get your purchasable tier 3 for your sniper and you get that extra reload speed, then you'll be doing good. But if you're constantly getting dove, then you kind of just have to play a little bit more safe until you get your tier 3. So Anvil, I think he's SS. Like his barricade is legit probably the best deployable in the game. He has insane perks. You can't throw a stun at him. You can't throw a flash at him. It doesn't affect him with his passive. Oh yeah, also Fixer's passive. Probably one of the best passives in the game. Granted, it's not really that bad. It's not really that OP. But if you hit somebody, they'll take it slow and they won't be able to move as fast. I think it's like a 0.5% slow, or it's something really small, but it's still cool, a really good passive for a sniper rifle to have. Back to Anvil. Great passive, great perks, probably the best deployable in the game. Like, you throw it on his ability, you lock down on like an objective. The amount of health his barricade has is fucking insane. And I think they actually nerfed it recently, I think a couple patches back. It's still the best, like, deployable in the game. You legit throw it down on an objective, half your team hides behind it the entire game until you get a pick on somebody, and then you just entirely steamroll and win the round. Has best guns in the game. He has the LMG, and I think he has the Mamba, or either the Mamba, or I think it's something else. I forgot what his second weapon is, but both weapons are probably 2 of the best weapons in the game. A decent primary, or a decent secondary weapon. Like, I don't know what else you can ask for. Probably the best, pretty much like point control rogue in the game. There's like no reason not to play Anvil if you're playing defense. If you're playing defense in ranked, you pick Anvil and you just sit on the point and play the point the entire time. He's pretty much a brain dead rogue that doesn't do anything but play the point and then wait till your team gets 1 or 2 picks and then just runs away and just dives everybody. Chalk A+. I think Chalk's fallen off a little bit just because people know how to play him, play around him and play against him. People know you're going to be trying to go for your revive once you get downed. I don't know. The majority of the Chalk players I see, they play way too aggressive, relying on them getting a free revive from their ability, and then they get dove like by 2 or 3 people, and they try reviving, and they just die instantly. Don't be one of those people. You're not fucking invincible. People know that you have an ability that can revive yourself. Like, he's not nearly as safe as he usually was when the game was first released into open beta, but I think he's still decently solid A+, above average. Decent weapons, even having like the revive. I think even with people knowing how to play around it, people knowing that you're going to try reviving so they'll instantly kill you and just not leave you laying, it's still really valuable. Especially when your team is making space and peeling for you, allowing you to get that ability off. I think he's solid A+ still. Dahlia, probably one of the best rogues in the game currently. Like, I don't know. Great weapons, probably the best SMG in the game. Like, you legit burst somebody down in like 2 seconds. Granted, it does not have that big of a clip because you'll constantly be reloading, but if you miss your shots. But if you know how to aim, you legit burst anybody down in like 2 seconds before they can even react to you, and that's not including headshots. A free revive on pretty much anybody that you're linked to. That takes about, I think, like a 3-second revive on your whoever you're linked to with your passive or your ability or your passive, whatever the fuck it is. Having the ability to take whoever's passive you want and make it yours as well. Fucking broken. You can take passives like Anvil's passive, Lancer's passive, where you can dodge roll. You'll get the automatic ammo reload from a Lancer if you're linked with your Lancer. Stuff like Fixer's passive, where you shoot somebody and they'll move a little bit slower, makes your job a lot easier. There's just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff you can link with. Stuff like Ronin's passive as well is really good. Not being revealed on the map just gives you an automatic advantage over anybody. I think she's one of the best rogues in the game. I don't really know how you would nerf her. Same with Anvil. I think if they want to nerf Anvil, they'd actually reduce the barricade damage down to like maybe like 200 or something on his deployable. That'd be a good start because it having like 2,000 fucking health or whatever the fuck it has right now, absolutely insane. As for Dahlia, I really don't know how you would even nerf her, honestly. If you guys have any ideas in the comments down below, let me know because I honestly would not know. She has 2 great weapons. Like I said, you can play a little bit more close range with your team with probably one of the best SMGs in the game. Or I think she has like the MK2, or I think it's more like a long range, medium range weapon where you kind of play back in your back line and then go in when you need to. 2 play styles. You can play however you want. A revive on pretty much anybody you want. Instant revive when they get downed, allowing them to play a lot more risky. I don't know, one of the best rogues in the game. And she was just released, not this last patch, but the patch before that. So Dallas. I'm going to put Dallas at a B. I don't think there's really anything about Dallas that makes him like a must pick on defense or attack. Like the majority of these rogues up here, you can pretty much play either on defense or on attack. I think Dahlia, Anvil, Fixer, like all these ones so far, you can play either on defense or attack if you're good with them. Chalk, kind of the same thing. Like, I don't know, Dallas, he doesn't really do anything apart from giving a reveal. Like, what does Dallas do apart from giving a reveal every I don't know, one time? Like, once per game, at least. Unless you're getting constant downs and constant kills, and you get that reset. But I feel like there's just really no reason to choose him apart from a reveal. And then when half the rogues in the game have a perk to where they're not able to be revealed by enemies anymore. I think it's cloaked. I think it's what you call it. I don't know. There's a perk. I forgot the name of it, but I know it's there. That allows you to not be revealed by enemies anymore. If you buy it, I think it's like 4,000 or whatever. People will just buy that and then they'll make your fucking ability useless. So I think he's a B. There's nothing really good about him. He does okay damage, decent weapons, but there's just really no reason to play him right now over a lot of these other better rogues, in my honest opinion. Diamond, I'm going to put it in A. I think he's just average. I think something that makes him kind of bad now, people kind of know how to play against him. I think once the game was first released and like before ranked and before everything, people wouldn't really know what he does and what he's supposed to do and how to really go against him. people know how to kind of check him now and know what he really does. He really doesn't do that much apart from throwing out like a cluster grenade as his ult or his ability once in a while. And then he has 2 decent weapons that do a fuck ton of damage, but apart from that, he doesn't really offer that much to a team, if I'm being completely honest. Just your average rogue. And if anything, he has a insanely easy to hit head hitbox because his head is fucking gold/yellow. If you're going to be walking and you're going to be going against something like a fixer or like any of the snipers or any of the SMGs that get easy headshots, if you legit poke your head out once, you're pretty much dead because his head hitbox is so fucking easy to land. It's a fucking red or a fucking yellow circle, which is easy as fuck to hit. I don't know. That's at least something I've been struggling with lately because I don't know. I feel like I just constantly get fucking headshotted with them if I'm playing them, or if I'm going against one, I constantly headshot them because it's so easy to land a headshot and it's so easy to see. I don't know. I think he's average still. He's not bad, but if you're first starting the game and you want a solid rogue that is pretty much average and does everything decently well, pick up Dahlia and then learn him and then move on from there onto something else. He's a good starter rogue. Glitch A+. He's actually currently bugged. I don't know if they fixed his bugs, but he's currently bugged in the game. His hack device, normally it would reveal people. Sometimes it doesn't even light up. Sometimes you're not able to pull it up. And you'll push the button, it'll do like the animation of you pulling up the hack tool, but it won't even do anything. Either that or you'll be locked in the animation where you'll hack somebody, and then you'll be locked in the animation where you throw the tool up and you like hack the people, but it won't put the tool away, or you'll be locked into holding the tool and you'll be able to walk around with it in your hand. You can't put it away. He's fucking bugged. I think that's the problem with Glitch right now. He's majorly bugged. But I'm not going to talk about the bugs, just so you guys know. But I still think even with the bugs, he's above average. Like, great SMG, really good shotgun. If you're good with his shotgun, then you can pretty much, I think, two-shot people with a headshot. If you're close range with a headshot, you can pretty much, I think, Oko somebody. I think it does 100 damage with a headshot. But apart from that, if you're close range, I think it does like 80. The only thing I really don't like about a shotgun is that the reload takes fucking forever. You get dove really easy. I think there's just really no drawback when you just pick his SMG. Decent secondary weapon. Overall, decent abilities. Being able to see deployables and stuff like that through walls as well, really helpful with his passive. Overall, just above average. If you're looking for a decent rogue to play that does pretty much everything well, pick up Glitch, really easy to play. You get a lot of value out of playing him. If you're just kind of an average player starting to play ranked, it'll help you rank up pretty quick if you're a decent Glitch player. Lancer at an S. I think if they want to nerf Lancer this next patch, I think she's actually really fucking good right now. Having the ability to dodge roll and then get your ammo back in any 1v1 is fucking broken. I don't know who the fuck thought about this passive, but like legit, her passive needs to be reworked. You should not be able to dodge roll in a 1v1 while your opponent is pretty much trying to waste their clip or happens to run out of ammo. They're stuck reloading. You dodge roll and you're able to win a 1v1 for no reason. She wins way too much duels that she should never fucking win just because she does not have to reload. Her passive needs an entire rework, and that's the way I'd actually rework her, actually. That's the way I'd nerf her. I think she's insanely good right now. If you guys are playing Lancer, you'll rank up easy if you know how to fucking play Lancer. Great weapons, great SMGs. I think she has SMG, and I don't know what her second weapon is. I forgot what it was, but I think it's... If anything, there's no reason to really play it over the SMG because that instant dodge roll pretty much negates the amount of little ammo you have in your SMG. It just bursts somebody down anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Okay ability. Her ability isn't the greatest. I'm not going to lie, guys. Her ability isn't the greatest in the game, but having a passive that's fucking broken as fuck kind of makes up for that, so I'm not going to complain at all. Like, her passive really doesn't do that much. It gives you movement speed. I think like invincibility on the mini-map, I think is what it does, but I don't know. If I were to nerf her this next patch, rework her passive because her passive is fucking broken. She wins way too many duels just because she's not able to reload, and she doesn't have to reload over a lot of all the other rogues. Not to mention, you can pair that with a Dahlia, and you're dealing with a Lancer and a Dahlia that just dodge roll and don't have to reload their weapons. Gosh, is that fucking broken. I think Dahlia and Lancer right now are, as a combo with both of them linked together with Dahlia's passive, is probably the most broken fucking duo you can put on a team currently. Absolutely fucking broken. Then you just play a Lancer and Dahlia, fucking aggressive as fuck duo the entire time. You pair that with like a sniper and then like a more of like a support type rogue. Absolute fucking nightmare to go against. Like Dahlia, Lancer, and you pair that with like either like a Fixer or a Phantom, and then you pair that with like a Saint or a Trench. Gosh, is that fucking broken to go against. I fucking hate going against that type of team. I don't know, I think I'm gonna put Phantom at an A. I don't see what reason is there to use Phantom over Fixer now, guys. I think Fixer right now, there's just no reason to use Phantom over Fixer. Apart from having more ammo and being able to spam your shots without having to reload every 2 bullets, what does Phantom do that Fixer does not do better? Can somebody please tell me in the comments down below, what does Phantom do that Fixer does not do better? Apart from having more ammo in her clip. I think she has like 4 ammo before she needs to reload. Over like 2 ammo. So she's able to shoot a lot more between shots before she has to reload. Apart from that, what does she do? Because I fail to see what she does. She has a shittier secondary weapon than the Fixer does. Her passive isn't as good. And I mean, her passive is okay, I guess. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's okay. But compared to slowing people down when you're a sniper, right, it's not as good. Like, what does she do? Her ult ability. Like, being able to throw out a grenade and reveal somebody when they can just walk out of it, it really doesn't do anything. Especially if you're playing ranked when people know how to play around her. She's been in the game since the game went live, went free to play, so I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below, why would you ever pick up a Phantom over a Fixer currently? I fail to see the reason why. Unless you're an absolute god, 100% aimbot fucking player, that you legit land all your shots, and you're able to land headshots, land all your shots, you know what you're doing 100%, and you can play a better Phantom than Fixer currently, then go, by all means, go play Phantom, but in my honest opinion, I just don't see no reason to play fucking Phantom over a Fixer currently, when they both do the same thing, but Phantom doesn't do anything as good as Fixer does. Ronan A+. Just your typical rogue. I think she's probably the most... I think out of all the rogues in the game, I think she's probably the one that people know how to play the most. Just because she's probably the rogue that you probably picked up the first time when you first picked up the game. The majority of ranked games, you're going to see a Ronan on your team. You're going to either see a Ronan or a Diamond, just because those are like usually the 2 most standard type. Either that or a Scorch as well. Scorch, Diamond, or a Ronan on your team, because like I said, those 3 are probably the most common 3 that people started playing and picked up first when they started playing the game. And usually people use those, usually use the characters or the rogues that they're best with in ranked. Hopefully, at least that's what you guys are doing. Don't be one of those people that just buys a rogue in the lobby and then hops into a ranked game and has no idea what they're doing. Because believe me, I've got people in my game, ranked games already, that have done that. I've had a Scorch, and I've had a Diamond, I think like a Saint in my game, that were on VC and legit said that it was their first game playing that rogue, and they had no idea what they were doing, and guess what, we lost. So, don't be one of those guys. Overall, just A+, above average. Incredibly solid with the ballistic knife is fucking great, especially when people aren't paying attention. You're just able to get free kills, or if you want to throw it at like a cluster of people. When people are grouped up, you can get multi-kills very easy with that explosion radius. So, really solid, not able to be revealed with her passive. Decent weapons. I think she has a like a heavy machine gun, or like a medium type range weapon, and then she has an SMG. Okay, secondary with the Spitfire. Overall, that's above average in my honest opinion. Saint. With Saint in an A+. There's really no reason to use, I think it's the MK3, whatever the fuck it is, has the scope and it shoots really fast. Whatever the fuck that weapon is, there's no reason to use that over the Mamba. He has one of the best weapons in the game, at least for a support type rogue. The drone, the fucking revive drone, fucking great. Especially if you're one of those teams that plays really aggro and you constantly have some like one or two people diving. Just being able to have that instant revive on somebody that's playing like really aggressive makes a world of a difference. I don't know, I think he's just above average. I'm not going to put him in S because I don't think there's really enough like good stuff about him. Yeah, he has the Mamba, which is one of the best weapons in the game. Yeah, he has a great ability. His passive is okay. Apart from that, what does he really do? He's just your typical support type rogue. He revives people. He does decent damage. He's kind of mainly backup. That's really what he is. Scorch, I'm going to put it in S. I think she needs to be nerfed again. I honestly do. I'm not going to put her in SS because she took a nerf, I think, about a couple patches ago. Like, if I was talking like a couple patches ago, she would be fucking broken like right now. But she took a little bit of a nerf, I think, a little while back. She's still as worthy. If you guys know how to play at least half decent Scorch, pick her up and you just steamroll and carry games. Ability's fucking broken. Like, being able to burst somebody down in 1 second with your fucking bionic arm fire power, whatever the fuck that is. Firepower boost. It's fucking broken, especially if you pretty much just walk out, you burst somebody down in 1 second, and their teammate reacts. I don't know. Every time you pretty much click her ult and her ability with her fucking bionic arm fire to pipe boost, you pretty much walk out, you're pretty much unstoppable for, I don't know, at least 1 or 2 kills. If anything, you're at least going to be taking a 2v1 every time you click your ability. That's how fucking good she is currently. Like, if anything, you trade 1v1. That's, like, worst case scenario. If anything, you're at least going to be getting a 2 or 3 kills every time you click your ability. No rogue in the game should be able to do that. No rogue in the game should be able to do that. Especially when she's paired with really solid weapons. A really solid passive, considering the flame, burn monster flame grenade, whatever the fuck it is really good currently. Overall, really solid. I think if they want to nerf her again, they need to reduce the duration on her ultimate again, or her ability. Get rid of that fucking firepower shit. I hate it. Like, there's no reason. I'm like, legit, every time there's a Scorch on the enemy team, I'm like, oh shit, how many times am I going to die this game? How many times am I going to get wiped every time this guy clicks his fucking firepower bionic arm boost? Talon, A. Like, what does Talon do over a lot of the other rogues? He has a reveal, yeah, but apart from that, what does she do? I honestly have no idea. Decent passive, he can pick up weapons from far away, okay. Apart from that, what does it really do? It doesn't really do anything for the team. It's not really like a team-oriented, like, passive like a lot of the other rogues have. It's not really an individual type passive. It only does stuff for you. I guess you can pick up like grenades that people drop and they never used or stuff like that from far away. I think that's like the only thing that you can really pick up with it. Apart from that, what reason you're going to be using it for? Maybe if you want to switch your weapons out, but he has really solid weapons to begin with. He has a really good SMG, and I think he has like I don't even know what his second weapon is, but I don't think it even matters because there's no reason to even pick it over the SMG currently. Decent secondary weapon. I don't know. I think he's just average currently. Trench, average. Like, the only reason you're going to be picking Trench is for defense, and you just throw your barbed wire onto the point, or somewhere a choke point, like leading up to the point where if their team goes there, they need to pretty much team up and break your barbed wire, and then your entire team can capitalize on it and just destroy them in like a choke point. That's the only reason you're going to be picking Trench. He is on defense. He's garbage on offense. Don't even bother playing him on offense, but if you're going to play him, you need to play him on defense, and you need to throw it on your barbed wire in at the choke point, or just throw it out and spew it all over the point so people can't move, and then you just wait for people to run onto the point and drop the bomb, and then you just burst them down really quick while they can't move or dodge roll. So, apart from that, okay primary, decent secondary, okay passive, whatever. I don't know, I feel like he's just extremely average apart from being really good on defense. Vi. I think I'm gonna put Vi. I don't know. I kind of put Vi on like the pre-ranked tier list a little bit low. I think she's a lot better than she was. I think she recently got buffed as well. I think they also said as something that they're gonna be. I'm not gonna put her at an S. I don't think she's worth S. I'll put her at an A plus to be generous. But I think one of the devs as well is that they're gonna be taking a look at Vi again, and they're possibly going to be buffing her again with this next patch. If she does get another buff, I think I'll put her at an S. But right now, I think she's an A plus. Her poison pools are really great, especially with like the AoE on defense, like pretty much blocking off an area to the point where like a choke point on the map where you can't really walk there, otherwise your health is going to be getting sapped away. Really solid to have. She has a really solid passive, really good primary and secondary weapons. I think she has a shotgun, and then she has a SMG as well. Pretty solid. If you know how to play a Vi, you can pretty much play her either on attack or defense. But if I were playing her myself personally, I'd play her on defense just because I think she plays a little bit better, especially with their poison pools and just throwing those in choke points. Buys your team a lot of time and a lot of reliable space, a lot of chip damage if the enemy team is stupid enough to walk on those. But apart from that, there's the list, guys. Spoiler: there's no C or D tiers, so that's always a good sign. Granted, we only have like maybe, I don't know, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rogues currently. Hopefully, once we get to 20, there'll still be none that are C or D tier. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below if you guys want me to continue doing these types of videos once they were ranked official Season 1, or whenever we get a new rogue released in the game is official. Whenever that happens, if you guys want me to do another one of these, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you are new, leave a like, share the video, it really helps me out.